Hey everybody, what is going on? This is your boy Clamps over at Clams Gaming. How is everybody doing, guys? So if you guys haven't already or seen it so far, the new PTB is out. Unfortunately, since I'm a console player, I'm not able to actually do any of the gameplay. But we're gonna be doing a little bit of comparisons with looking at one of my favorite content creator aughts. We're gonna look at just to talk about the new killer that just came out, the Trickster. Now, not even gonna lie. This is the weakest killer they have ever released. Now, again, this is the PTB. This is a public test build. I'm not going to say anything because this is obviously not the full release, but in its current state right now, the new killer is hands down the worst killer in the game by a long mile. It's worse than Trapper. It is worse than Wraith. It is far beyond worse than Pig. And this is how I can give you guys examples. Trapper at least has his traps, the ability to snag people, and those injure them on the spot, and also you can stop loops that way. He is also 115% movement speed killer. The Trickster, we'll get into that, but the Wraith, he at least has the ability to be able to cloak himself and hide his terror raiders and sneak up on people and hit them. He's a surprise attack killer. That's what makes him so strong. Pig at least has the ability to, one, also kill with the bear traps. It doesn't happen as often, but it still happens. But he also slows down the game because you have to go and search for boxes to be able to get the trap off. So those three killers at least have the ability to do something. This new killer is horrible. He has horrible chase. His new throwing knife ability is absolutely terrible, beyond terrible. He's 110% movement speed killer, so he's slower than, he's literally at the speed of Spirit, and he has no map pressure. His power is terrible in chase. It only is even useful out in the open, and that's the thing. But again, it's just it. But let's go ahead. We're gonna actually watch the video of aughts, and we're gonna just go ahead and just talk about it. We're gonna make some quick pauses, and we'll just go ahead and just explain everything.
The Trickster, as you can see, is a 4.4, aka 110% movement speed killer with a smaller than usual terror.
Instantly, the first part right there. He needs to be 115% movement speed. I mean, at least in his current state and with his power, he has to be a bare minimum 115. I mean, there's no argument on that.
Radius. So it's basically, think Spirit, think Hag. That's what we're looking at. He's average in terms of height, which means he's on that level. He's not as tall as, say, Doctor or Trapper.
So the height I like though.
So it's a bit shorter. We'll have a look at cosmetics as well. Don't worry. We don't know how many of them will be in the PTB though.
Hopefully they have some good ones though.
This is power, the showstopper, a mesmerizing skill. For this one, I think maybe it is a good idea to perhaps.
Also, I can tell you up front, power in its current state, like he's explaining, it's absolutely terrible. It's garbage. Literally, the biggest issue that I can tell you right now is, first of all, it takes 8 knives before it even moves them until the next health state before you injure them, and the lacerations disappear over time, and they disappear in about 10 seconds. Yes, less than 10 seconds. That alone already makes his power extremely weak and useless.
Remove my webcam, so forgive me for that. Alright, let's have a look. A mesmerizing skill honed through a lifetime of practice. G1 Hack unleashes a flurry of knives with rapid fire speed. Start the trial with 60
I mean, it's cool that you're able to move them in rapid fire, but it's a little bit harder to hit, especially if survivors are moving around. And like I said, the lacerations disappear over time. So
hold on the attack button to unleash a flurry of blades. Throwing a flurry of blades increases control and throw rate while decreasing movement speed. Restock blades at a locker. So in that regard, he works.
That's cool that you actually replace your. It's just like Huntress where you replace them at a locker. That's cool. I can tell you that. And you get 60, which is really cool. But again, like in its current state, it takes 8. I mean, if they make it to where the lacerations either stay permanently, no matter what the case is, and if you hit them, then they go away. That would be really cool, but currently if they disappear in like 10 seconds, it's using knives are next to pointless. I'd rather just swing, I mean, at that rate, because the knives are next to just dumb.
And then he's got a special ability, which is basically like an Overwatch ult. All right, he builds it up and then he releases.
I mean, the ability is cool when it activates. It lasts for like a few seconds. I think it's like 10 to 15 seconds. I'm not 100% sure. It allows you to throw them a lot faster. But again, it's not that long, and you're not going to get it very often throughout the game, so it's kind of pointless.
By pressing the ability button, the Trickster temporarily unleashes his full potential, wielding an unlimited number of blades. So he goes full carnage, infinite ammo. His throw rate is significantly increased, and his movement does not slow down on the throw stage. So similar to Hunters, he does slow himself down while throwing, but while using this power up, he goes nuts and moves at 110.
Again, it's pretty useless.
I think it's like a few seconds.
Like I said, currently it's next to useless.
So
it's dumb.
Basically it. And the difficulty is easy.
Usually people get away before you even have a chance to even get him into the entrance state.
With that idea,
again, it'd be better just to M1 him at that rate.
Complex by the sound of it. So the way I understand it, basically, is that he's like a Huntress, all right? That is obviously much faster.
It's cool that at least he has a lower tear radius. That is cool. And with monitor, you'll be able to drop it even lower, which would make it very, very. I mean, it'd be awesome for him if they could make his power stronger and throw monitor on him. I mean, by the time you even hear the tear radius, he's already on you and he's hitting you with knives.
This one's hard to see.
I think they should take the knives amount it takes to injure somebody from like 8 to either, I'm gonna say 8 to 6, and then lacerations and stay.
Give me just a second. All right, dude. Starstruck.
Or at least make it to where the lacerations, I mean, you have to like mend to make it stop. At least that'll slow the game down.
Thank you very much. Are you ready?
Per laceration, you have to heal. You have to mend longer. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. That at least would balance him out a little bit.
Right, we should have.
But like I said, right now it's just dumb.
Right now? Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, there you go. There is the power again. If in case you want to read it while we load in.
Let's skip to the point where they're talking about.
Maybe we can answer it or find.
Just to check out the gameplay of it. This is where he's just showing how to do the pallets, and this is where he just starts throwing the knives, and this is where it just shows right here. It's just so beyond weak. Like, look at this.
It's really hard to see.
This is so weak, dude.
Okay,
now he's finally one away.
Did you lose a health state yet? No.
But again, if they stay away from the killer long enough, they go away anyway. So he got them, but you have to be you have to be pretty accurate with it. And when you actually find a good shot, you can already tell she's kind of messing around a little bit. But if they know how to run around corners, you're not going to be hitting that many times with knives. I mean, again, just M1 at that point. Like, what?
Maybe you guys counted it. Right, let's see what this looks like when we reload.
Now that part's cool. Don't blame me wrong. I like the reload animation. That's really cool.
Oh my God,
that's like the coolest thing about it.
The fact that he's yellow too.
Oh my gosh, this is just dumb to watch. Look at this. It's only useful if you're wide in the open. It's the only point. It's the only thing it's good for if you're wide in the open. Oh, look at that. Finally got her.
7. I believe it's 7. Wow.
Like.
I love that laugh, dude. That is really good. I really, really like it. All right. Nina, we're going to pick you up. And we're going to...
I think he's like I can't remember exactly. I think this is where he counts to see how many knives it takes. But yeah, it's 8. It's 8 currently. So.
I counted 8. Yeah, you might be right. Let's have a look. It's hard to see the HUD, honestly.
It's a lot of knives though. And again, that disappears after about like 10 seconds. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you can't get in a chase with somebody and then break chase. Because if you break chase, nothing. I mean, the lacerations go away.
Okay. So they turn red.
Like, what's the point? That you can't switch targets because those knives are gonna go away. So you're gonna have to get a basic M1.
8. And when they're one knife away, you'll hear that little sound.
So, oh, it makes my head hurt just thinking about it.
Nina, you might need to...
Yeah, no, they're gonna have to change a lot of things when it gets fully released. They're gonna have to do some serious updating. I think they're gonna keep the knife count the same. I think they need to low lacerations. Either A, need to last a lot longer, like a lot longer, or I personally feel like they need to be mend. Like if you want to get rid of the lacerations, you need to mend. That's at least gonna give them incentive to either A, waste time and not be on gens and allow him to catch up to you, or deal with the lacerations. If he finds you again, and if you have 6 lacerations, he hits you 2 more times, you're down. So, I mean, that's kind of really your call. I mean, everybody will have their own opinion. I personally think the laceration should stay permanently.
There's like a bit of like recoil to it. So it's kind of, think of like a normal FPS. You want to either want to do it controlled to be more accurate, or you'll need to aim down to make up for the recoil, essentially.
The aiming's kind of cool, though. And when he throws it.
Korean girlfriend.
But yeah. The fact that he's 110% hurts my feelings. At least Huntress, you get hit by 1 hatchet, you're hurt. With him, I gotta hit him with 1,000 knives before he even lowers an injured state.
So
it's really gonna make him cause him to panic, though. And if those lacerations can stay, it'd be so much better. Like, it'd be so much better.
Yeah, her bar immediately goes down. So you cannot like 99 them with knives, then hit them, then down them. You either do it with knives or you do it with M1. You can't like do both at the same time.
That's kind of whatever. I mean,
that was a cool animation.
I do agree. Once you hit them, the laceration should go away.
Throw more knives,
but if you're still in a healthy state and I hit you with 5 knives, those should stay permanently. So either A, again, we talked about the idea of mending, or they stay until I down you or I injure you. I mean, they shouldn't disappear after 10 seconds. That's idiotic. Now, I haven't had a chance to see if that's per laceration, it's 10 seconds, but I know if you have 1 single laceration, it goes away in 10 seconds automatically.
So if we're outside of chase,
I'm pretty sure if you get hit by a throwing knife, it's not going to just go away after 10 seconds.
Oh, there you go. There you go. This is to discourage you from like throwing knives and then forgetting about people. Right, Nina. So it doesn't matter how much ammo we have, we should go.
And that's the thing right there. If you can hide behind stuff and keep moving, I mean, you can pretty much avoid everything. Now, this is where it shows how powerful it can be, and I think they do more damage. That part is cool. That is awesome. But again, it takes time to build that power up, and it doesn't last that long. Oni's lasts for a fair while. That goes in like 15 seconds at most.
Are you all ready to watch the
That's nothing.
Can we test the range also? Yeah, we can do that. Nina, let's find out.
So Oni is gosh. If Oni activates his power, you might as well run for the hills. This guy. I mean, one guy might be in trouble, but other than that, I mean, it's like whatever.
I'll probably remove the overlay so you guys get a beautiful. If you guys want to clip it and stuff. So you guys get a beautiful... Oh, I need to reload.
The bat, though. That bat, though. Oh, that bat is just so bad. I love it. It looks amazing. I like the weapon. Don't get me wrong. That's the best thing I like about it.
It goes down a bit from a distance, but...
The range is cool. I mean, yeah, I like the range on it.
Nope. This is like, what, 25... like, about almost 30 meters?
It's still pretty far. Like I said, you can throw them very far away, and that's the best thing about it.
Range, it's pretty damn high. Wow.
I'm about to say that's long. Well, that is really far for the knives. That part I like though. All right, gotta watch the Mori, and then we'll end it off here. Mwah. Give her the autograph. That's awesome.
Oh my god! Did he throw an autograph? Hello? Okay, dude, that's pretty
that sick. Rum though. Oh god, that run is so terrible.
Oh my god, dude. That was amazing.
All right, we're gonna end it off here, guys.
We see the killer more. Alrighty, guys. So I want to know your guys' thought. What you guys think about the new killer? Like I said,
absolutely terrible currently right now. If you're worse than Pig, you're worse than Trapper, and worse than Wraith, I think you're gonna need a huge buff before you're gonna be able to release to the full servers. But yeah, what do you guys think his power, like what type of upgrades there should be? How do you feel like it should be improved? Definitely go down in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you feel like should be the changes, or and also just let me know if you guys are excited about the new killer. I know I am. I know they're going to do a lot of things that is going to improve him, but we're just going to have to see where things go currently in this state. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. Also, guys, if you haven't already, if you've seen any of my videos, I would love for you guys to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/FB Clamps Gaming all together. You also can catch me on TikTok as well at Clamps Gaming. I do post some videos on there. But yeah, any bit of support does help, guys. And definitely like, subscribe. I'm trying to post as much as I possibly can. I'm usually trying to do about 2 or 3 videos a week. So yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. Take care, and you guys have a great rest of your week, and see you guys soon.